to get into the top 8, both of them outperforming their PR, but they've run into each other, and it's currently a 1-0 in favor of Mevv. See if they can continue that.
You know what? I actually think I've seen Mevv play in a community tournament before.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Well, you can go ahead and lie to me. Tell me about Mevv.
Oh, I ain't doing all that. Emphasis on I think. But we're going to go gauntlets into Lance. Saphir really not doing anything. Just kind of just moving around and letting Mevv try to, I guess maybe try to understand what Mevv wants to do. Lands a dare there and a back off instantly.
All right. Mevv coming in here with that Caspian, that diamond head. A little bit of an odd pick. A lot of people like him for those SIGs, and that's why you can see those projectiles. The side SIG not going to connect onto Saphir, but where's the weapon spawn? Because Saphir has not had one for a hot minute. Oh, dodge down. Okay, going for extra.
Oh, really? That could have been a stock, right?
Yeah, I thought after he got that dodge down and he even got the hit off of it, I thought he was just going to go downlight recovery.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Still
Unfortunate. But
cleans
still,
it up.
that's a stock, yeah. Quick and easy, quick and easy.
All right, jump, gets away from that. Trying 9 weapons here. Saphir gets in, downlight recovery, not quite enough here.
You know, the more I look at this, I feel like I've seen Saphir too, or Sapper. I feel like I don't know if I'm making this up to myself or
Well,
what.
no,
but
you can, once again, you can lie. It's fine. Who's going to check you? Not me.
I mean, you know, somebody might. All right, going to land a neutral light. Got the gauntlets. One touch away. A big hit will do it for Saphir.
Neutral light.
There it is.
Wow, Lance neutral light to KO there. Saphir over to the axe now. I'm kind of surprised because it definitely looks like it's been the Lil Mev show, but Saphir's obviously been finding damage because things are pretty much even.
Yeah, it's like Saphir is not really throwing too much out, but when he does, it's accurate. We're getting a couple whiffs here, but you know, he's getting damage and then just backing out. Hit and run style is kind of what we're seeing here.
Yeah, honestly, Saphir feels like classic EU to me, right? Like coming in with the Ulgrim,
yes,
something that's been in EU for a long time, and then also like the playstyle. It's definitely a little bit safer. Like he's just like trying to get this easy damage, just win in neutral, but Mevv kind of pushing advantage a little bit more, getting some hits, but Saphir finds the hits needed to get the KO. Mevv down to the final stock.
That was nice. What a way to turn it around. Tried to go into the neutral sig, no good. Tried to make a hard read. Saphir almost went for that Lance carry.
Oh man, Mevv getting a little greedy here with those gravity cancel side sigs, and Saphir starting to find punishes on it. No Sair, goes for the nair there, actually bounces Saphir up. Downlight recovery, Mevv will get the KO, but Mevv hurting a little bit here.
And opts to go back into the gauntlets. I think the gauntlets have been looking better than the guitars. Understood. And we're going to go into the neutral space. Hey, hold on. Saphir finally getting a little jiggy out there. He's moving.
Got some movement. All right, there's a weapon spawn. Wants the land. Sneaks it out from Mevv. Mevv still picks up the gauntlets, though.
There we go. This is okay. After a very slow start, look at Saphir. He's getting close to closing out game number 1. Mevv still racking up damage here because it's only light touches coming out from Saphir. He's not throwing out those big hits, but maybe this is just his plan. He chunks you up, gets everything he needs, weapon toss up. Okay. Nice movement from Lil Mev.
Mevv holding on, got that wall touch. That's 3 exclamation points though. Mevv gets disarmed. Deep red, the side air from Saphir is enough. Saphir going to take game number 1.
That's good stuff. That was good stuff. Slow burn, but it burned nonetheless.
That engine of the Lance definitely putting out some burning. Man, it felt like Saphir is like one of those old cars that you gotta like turn the key on. You just gotta sit there for a hot minute. You know what I mean? And you're just like, we gotta wait for this. It's gonna heat up a little bit. Once it starts going, we're good. We didn't go at least 30 miles an hour, but you know, it took a minute. And then once he started cooking, he was going. And now he's a little bit warmed up. We'll see how this game 2 goes.
Nah, that's for sure. I love that reference. That was good. That was good stuff.
Dude, there's Zoomers in chat right now. They're like, my dad's Tesla doesn't have to do that.
Oh, man. I could only imagine. Right,
Come at me when you've had to push a car to physically start the engine.
Right? Oh, man. They'll never understand that. Never understand that unless they want to buy a vintage.
Game 2, though. Mevv, again, finding some solid neutral wins, but Saphir's just always got that threat of like 2-3 chunks and bringing them back.
That's interesting to see that Sapper could play the quicker game and rack up damage quick, but still coming into the second game after that win and playing this slow pace again.
Okay,
very interesting. All right, so you're going to switch over to the guitars, looking for them SIGs. Really chucking a lot of those bad boys out, but spacing from Saphir is really good, but you're going to get caught by the recovery and one stock down.
All right, Lil Mev doing a better job of just finishing what he's chewing, right? He got all that damage on the Sapper, and he's going to just get that KO. Didn't go for that extra damage like he did at the start of game number 1. Sapper, no weapon spawns, finally finds it. It's the axe, utilizing those double platforms on Miami Dome. They can be pretty high, and Mev's not really doing a lot to challenge it.
Yeah, not much at all. Ooh. There we go. See, look at this. This playstyle is so interesting to me. This slow burn. He came out really slow, ends up going down in stocks, but it feels like he collects data and really understands what to do with it.
Gonna throw out that down sig. He is starting to kind of hone in on some of the habits of Mevv, like these neutral habits of him jumping. Like that down sig covers a lot. We saw him catch him with that jump side air as well on the approach. Ooh, trying to be tricky there. Mevv not falling for it. Sidelight recovery. Mevv might go up in a big way if he can finish this stock off too, and he will.
I like the idea when he put those little hops together and tried to throw another down sig, but went to the well one too many times. Mevv was like, I mean, I don't care how much you move. I know what you're doing. You tried the same thing over and over. It just ain't going to work out. Nice air. Trying to get this first stock, going to go out down there with a recovery attempt. I think the dare would have been it, but the neutral light will close that one out regardless. Goes into the lance on final stock.
Last stock here for Sapper. He's currently up 1-0, but Mevv could easily tie that up and finish off this stock. Okay, goes for the two-piece again. Mevv not going to jump out of that down air. Sapper's going to have to change up his follow-up.
Nice. That was a nice catch. I was waiting for him to do something. He made the right play, and he is putting it together right now. Just stay out of combos right now, and he's good. He can get touched by a little dares and stuff like that at the moment. Maybe a nair or two. That's okay. He's racking up the damage he needs. Nair's good, right? So those are things you can live with. Ooh. So that's the stuff you can't
take a little too much. Ground pound thrown out. Mevv gets past it. Goes for the turnaround there, but Sapper with the down air. Weapon toss. Down like ground pound. Sapper going to even up the stock count. Can he close out game number 2?
There it is. Lil Mev, you get great starts, but your closeouts have to be on point. Saphir is, oh, man, you better not jump. You better not jump. The down sig. Is that enough? Hold on. Oh, okay. He made it.
Good. Got that jump nair. Also had the opportunity to chase dodge, but didn't take it because Mevv was right there. And just try to get that damage.
This is scary. Off stage with the lance. You got gauntlets on you. Okay.
Dodge. Oh, wait. Sapper, he did it again. 2 wins. And just like the announcer said, that's a wow.
That was definitely a wow. This guy is interesting.
Dude, that was a reverse 3 coming out from Sapper. Man, playing all of that on that final stock. I wish I could see the graph of that one because that was wild.
Dude, honestly, it's like the way, just watching the plays, like he's like got a notepad out and he just moves around and you do something. He's like, okay, got it. Take that note down. And you do something else. Okay, hold on. Okay, so if I do this, then he's going to do that. Got it. And then he gets down to that last stock and he's like, all right, and now time to put all this to work. Put it all to use. All this information.
To me, it feels like Sapper is playing at like a different BPM to Mevv. And so Mev's like trying to come in, get this rhythm going. And Sapper just kind of throws him off his game, comes in at like some weird time signature. And Mev's like, what? Wait, but it was my turn. I got to do a thing.
So Sapper is country music and Lil Mev is reggae.
Sure. I think you could have said any genres, and the metaphor is apt.
I tried to choose 2 different ones that feel like different paces.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh. Okay, so we're getting a pretty good start here from Sapper. His axe is looking really good, but
Caught the dodge.
man, woo, if that side air hit, that would have been a great combo for Lil Mev. He got the damage he needed, but the robbed stock would have been even better. Tries to go for a nair, no good. Neutral light.
Chilling on stage, throws out the down air. Mev, oh! He was close enough to avoid that up toss. Again, there's startup at the initial part of that up toss and went right through Mev for that ground pound to connect.
One of my favorite changes in the game, I promise.
Yeah.
One of my favorite. All right. Tried the down light, no good.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
good turnaround though.
Okay, goes into. Okay, yeah, gonna stick with the lance. Just going for a weapon star. And primed another lance. Okay, so you're ready to rock here. And Qatar's in hand for Lil Mev. Nice catch.
Nah,
Ooh.
he went for extra there. Went for the GC sidelight. As he got the touch, he did touch. Gets back up safely. Saphir playing bold right now. Nice side sig though from Mev. We'll catch Saphir moving. Down sig, and that'll KO.
Okay, all right, here we go. Weapon toss up. Going into gauntlets. Okay. I mean, the gauntlets have been going very well. Goes for more weapon star and that neutral light into neutral sig. That is just the special with this character, ain't it?
It's a
like
chump
at
check.
every level.
Yeah, it's like if
people
you
do that.
spot dodge, you're getting caught.
Nice. Sapper trying to stay alive here in this
Yoink.
game.
Go again.
But Lil Mev needs this one to stay alive in the set. Oh,
He's got the movement.
He
Yeah.
got it. Yeah.
Nice weapon toss. Wasn't sure if that recovery was going to hit. Doesn't have to worry about it now. But the spot dodge from Saphir comes out just in time. Mev trying to get decent damage here on the Saphir. He wants to get himself onto the board here.
It's so weird. At certain moments, Sapper just starts adding movement to the board after being just kind of like a hopping floater. Nice downlight. Here we go. The schmoving.
Oh, can he do it again? Doesn't even have to reverse 3 instead. Just has to reverse from orange. Starting off with that lance against Mev. Doesn't hit the sidelight. Nair.
Ooh.
Gets in.
I like the patience there from Lil Mev. Tried to catch him, wait a second, and catch him jumping or maybe dodging back, but wasn't able to get it.
No.
That is good.
And the weapon toss not gonna hit. Saphir gets back up, but Mev finding great damage here. Not sure if a gauntlet recovery will do it though.
It's close, man. I don't know. It might. It depends where it catches, right? What height? Ground level,
Whoa.
maybe not. Oh my
Okay,
gosh, goes
went low.
high. If he went for the dare, dude, that
Yeah.
could have been. Yeah, see, depends where it catches. If that was a little higher, it would have been it.
That that 50-50 from Saphir was almost just stealing that one away. Mev needs to finish this one. He's got to get on the board here.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you put
There.
yourself too close.
Is the clutch happening? No, it is not. Nice recovery. Holding strong, Lil Mev. Oh my goodness. I know you sweat.
That is a sigh of relief at the very least for Lil Mev to finally close that out, because Saphir, I mean, just so stable, has just been coming back time and time again. I mean, he even almost got that one.
Very close. Very close. The gauntlets with 352. Yeah, I mean, his gauntlets are doing so well.
Yeah.
It's just, he's able to find good combinations. He's just really struggling with final hits, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of like the pitfall of Caspian, and I've been saying this for a while now, is like, Caspian's really good at that damage build, but if you're not hitting those SIGs, you're not getting those KOs. And that's
Yeah.
where he's struggling right now. Like, you're not seeing the side SIGs hit, which are one of the biggest tools Caspian's use. The down SIG, when it hit, got that KO, but you're not seeing, like, even the end SIG, right? We talked about the Qatar neutralizing the end SIG. So that's where he's struggling, and I think he knows it. He's going to go do a different character over to the Akuma for game number 4. Gonna have that sword for those easy KOs.
And I like that it is Akuma and not Val.
Gotta rock the crossovers.
You gotta rock the crossovers, guys. They're giving you all this cool content. Pick the skins. All right, so now I understand he wants to keep the gauntlets. He's been doing great with the gauntlets. Though Qatar's not doing so much, right? And now you have a new Sig pack and you have a sword, the bread and butter weapon of Brawlhalla, right? So you can't go wrong here with that weapon, as long as you're okay with it. Most high-level players are solid with this weapon.
Almost everyone at this level has, a sword. But man, that end sig did not quite work out for Lil Mev. Lil Mev, good spot dodge to avoid that downlight from Saphir.
Ooh, good weapon toss.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what's the play here? What's the closeout? Still having the trouble finding the big hits. Throwing a lot of neutral sigs out, and I feel like half the damage that Saphir's gotten is coming from punishing that neutral sig.
Yeah, and you can see Mevv kind of knows it as well. He went for a dash jump and then an aerial spot dodge, just trying to bait Saphir to come in. But Saphir finding responses. The recovery comes out from Mevv. Val, not the highest strength legend, even coming in here with that defense stance, but has enough off that gravity cancel neutral heavy. Mevv gonna take the first stock.
Yeah, definitely not a lot of attack on the side of Akuma, that's actually kind of funny because Akuma is like the highest damaging character in Street Fighter. That's funny. But regardless, we're going to go into the sword again. So even though your gauntlets have been looking this good the whole set, you're opting to play majority sword here in the deciding game. One of the deciding games.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're not wrong to say that if Lil Mev picks wrong by leaning so hard on this sword, then could be going down into the elimination side of things. But so far, sword's looking good. The N-Sig has started to pick up as well because he was whiffing early, but now he's starting to hit. Good spacing.
I like this because the sword is just really good at neutral control, right? And it kind of like plays with the spacing of the game, kind of controls you a little bit. And that's what Saphir's been good at. So as long as you can dictate where he goes and when he can come over,
not enough.
That's the answer, right?
Yep.
Nice ground pound.
Mevv looking solid here. Healthy lead, but again, Saphir has reverse 3'd Lil Mev, so you cannot count Saphir out.
You definitely can. But I will say this is the best that Lil Mev has looked in the whole set.
Saphir's tricky with that. He'll use those dash landings in neutral, and sometimes Mevv just kind of has to watch and be like, all right, when you're done, we'll go back to playing.
Yep, look at that, just hopping away. Hey, I like that. That was clean moving to come off of that plat. That was nice looking. Ooh, cautious slipping. Stop fast falling me, boy.
Nice neutral. Lil Mev, he is not getting tripped up by the dash landings, and the side sig will KO Lil Mev. Gonna tie it up 2-2.
Lil Mev said, I got it. All right, I know what you're doing. Lil Mev is understanding if I don't allow you to force my hand and I force your hand. Actually, he's not even forcing his hand. If I make you come get me, it's just gonna turn out bad for you. That's what that game was right there. Lil Mev wasn't throwing out as many buttons and things like that. Now, at the beginning, we did see a lot of thrown out neutral sigs. Yeah. Once we saw that was where a majority of the damage was coming from, I mean, Lil Mev saw that too and just said, okay, you know what, I'm going to chill out a little bit. What are you going to do about it? What are you even going to do if I don't attack you? And it crumbled.
Yep, it works really well. Playing a little bit more of a punish-heavy game. We'll see how Saphir adjusts to that, because that's kind of the thing that Saphir was doing early on. Is playing a little bit more a punish game, kind of sitting back, letting Lil Mev make a couple more mistakes, right? So we'll see what happens as both maybe a little bit more reluctant to throw out those options that are easy to punish.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. With the Lance, you kind of can't do that. If you want to throw anything out, you're almost punishable in anything you do. So, you know what I mean? It's rough for him. Maybe he needs to play a little bit more axe and try to just dare it up. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, it looks like
we're still getting older.
He wants platforms. Many maps with platforms. Mevv picks the one with the fewest, as we are going to, I believe, for
Game 5
for game number 5.
That was a smart play, because he has been playing around the platforms this whole time. He's a hopper. He's trying to stay high. You don't know where to go when he gets low. He hits you with a few short hops until he can get back on the plat. You give him one plat, you make the game a little rougher. Smart stuff at the character and stage select screen.
No, aggressive start, though, coming out from Saphir. Went for some big strings. Didn't quite get the completion of it as Mevv ended up spot dodging on the inside. But now you're seeing neither one of them wanting to throw out that initial attack. Both of them just using their movement. Playing a little bit of game of chicken.
Yeah, Lil Mev is adapting to the game plan. This is how Saphir's been playing the whole time, and Lil Mev is kind of just like, you know what, I'll meet you there. We can both do that. I think it's kind of rough. Like, aggressive gauntlets are really, really powerful, but slow-played punishing gauntlets are just as good in my mind.
Saphir is not throwing out attacks.
Nothing.
Not throwing out attacks. Oh,
dude.
The second he does, Saphir comes in with a punish. These are just two people playing heavy punish games. Okay, weapon toss to open, but didn't get anything off of it. Neutral light thrown out. Saphir not able to punish.
Nice, caught him. He's saying, you know, you're going to jump and chase me after that. Nice wake up with the side air. Ooh.
Starting to find some hits here.
Now, up close and personal, trying to stay in the pocket. Don't want to play too far back. Nice! Got him to press something. Ooh. I thought we were going to get a turnaround from Saphir. Either way it goes, he's going to get side light Sair. Close out the stock. Very slow pace first stock from both players. We're going to go into sword. Maybe a little bit more aggression coming out. We got axe into sword, so literally the whole matchup is changing right there.
I like the decision from Saphir to lean a little bit more into the axe. Kind of got those wide hitboxes. Covers a lot more space if Mevv is just trying to use that movement. But Mevv starting to find some hits here onto Saphir. Saphir sitting back. Ooh. Just a weapon toss. Weapon toss. Oh!
Yes, the backstep built into the down sig. Working wonders.
Not enough, though. Ooh, good dodge. Oh, outspace there. Mevv gonna get that KO. Downlight recovery. Waiting for the weapon spawn. Gonna juggle to deny.
I like it. I like it. Go back into the gauntlets and restart the matchup. Oh, no. Switches back into the sword. Either way it goes, been picking up a lot of damage with either one. Lil Mev not hurting to choose either.
He's just swapping weapons all over the place. Now it's back to the gauntlets. I think, personally, if the game plan is punish, I like sword a little bit more just because there's less punishable options on the sword. But either way, Lil Mev feeling confident in the gauntlet play. Saphir, though, confident in his lance play as he gets a nice three-piece. Got the read with that final side air.
Ooh, there we go. Gravity cancel side light. That's good. I think, honestly, you could have went for it again right there. Don't do it, though. Ooh.
Yo, that ledge actually helped him out a little bit.
Facts. Okay. Got an opportunity. Maybe rack a little something up. Yes.
Stuck in the open air, but he gets past the side sig from Lil Mev. And sig thrown out. Saphir not able to punish this time.
This is tense, dude.
Oh, side sig.
That was good. Very well placed, too. What a gravity cancel.
I think Lil Mev's starting to recognize, like, yes, the goal is punish, but stay closer. Stay a little bit tighter, because Saphir not very comfortable when Lil Mev is kind of right on top of him. Side sig thrown out. Lil Mev starting to find a couple more hits here. Saphir just needs one to finish this off. Down sig not going to connect.
Something else he's noticing, too, is I think he's starting to understand, like, the cadence of Saphir's movement. Like, even if Saphir doesn't press anything, it just seems like he's understanding when he wants to, like, come towards back away. And he's just making good plays. Now you're seeing Saphir's literally trying to change it up because he's noticing. He's like, oh, no, he's catching me, dude.
Ooh. Saphir, gotta be careful. Neutral light will finish it off. Final stocks, game 5. Who is getting into that top 8? Will it be Saphir? Will it be Lil Mev? Lil Mev with the health advantage, but Saphir has done more with less.
Yeah, he's definitely done more with less, but yep. That'll do it, my boy. And if I'm not mistaken, that keeps the record. That's 2-0. Lil Mev's way, right?
Lil Mev able to clutch it out, and yeah, like you said, he was 1-0 over Saphir, now 2-0 over Saphir. Lil Mev going into the top 8 winners side to challenge Godly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.